Hi everyone, my name is Sophia D'Angelo and I'm the CEO and founder of Boston Experiential Group. We're an experiential marketing and event production company based in South Boston. I have been doing a series throughout quarantine during the COVID pandemic about ways to stay innovative and ways to just keep your business moving forward during a time when it's really hard for anyone in our industry to do so. So this video today, it's going to be great for anyone who's an event planner, anyone who's in the experiential marketing world, and honestly, anyone who's just hoping they can host an event this summer and keep everything safe for their guests. So I think a lot of us are really experiencing Zoom fatigue right now. Virtual events are obviously still the safest possible thing that you can do. But if you're ready to get off your computer at the end of the day, like I am, if you're hoping to keep your phone down throughout the weekend, also I am. There are a couple things to think about when you're planning your event. So first and foremost, keep it small. I know it's really hard when you have, family parties or weddings or showers or birthdays or anniversary parties. You probably have a pretty big list of who you want to be there, but I think first and foremost, you have to keep it small to keep it safe. So really think about that guest list. Think about people who maybe live close or people you really want to be there and kind of tier that list out. I know that sounds terrible, but it's definitely the smartest thing to do. And believe me, people will understand, right? So first tip, keep it small. Second tip, do it outdoors. If you're in New England, unfortunately, our really nice months fly by really quickly. If you're somewhere else in the country, you luck out because you probably have a little more time to do this. So I suggest doing something before, starts to get cold. Fall is an amazing time to do things outside as well. So you don't have to just do it in summer. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But keep it outside. Not only are your guests going to feel more comfortable, but you have the opportunity to truly keep families, groups, friends who've been quarantined together, couples, separated by 6 feet. So this leads me to my first idea, which I know a lot of people have been doing, but I think there's some really cool ways you can kind of level it up a little bit, and that's picnics. Picnics are so much fun. If you haven't done a picnic in a while, go do it today, yourself, with your family, with whoever you're quarantining with a friend. It's just nice to get outside and have a meal outside and to pack something special to eat and maybe some great champagne or something like that too. The cool thing about doing a picnic event style is that you can physically set up blankets that are 6 feet apart from each other, so people know where to go when they get in. You can have everyone keep their mask on until they get to their blanket and, encourage them to keep it off only when they are seated on their blanket with their little quarantine crew, whether that's family or friends. So spaced out seating. It doesn't have to just be picnic blankets. If you have plenty of space or you have a lot of great furniture, just spread it apart a little farther than you normally would. Keep it 6 feet, and people are definitely going to feel better about that. Next up, food. Most important part of any event, in my humble opinion. Think about things as being less communal and more prepackaged, right? So while it's great and it looks awesome to have this whole long, 4-foot board of charcuterie, this time I suggest separating that out into tiny portions that are already made either per group or per person. A great way to do this that still looks super cute is to get bakery boxes. You can order them right from Amazon. The clear tops are awesome. So if you're looking down into the bakery box, you can see this really cool charcuterie spread. Got some great seasonal fruit in there, peaches, nectarines, things like that, nuts, cheeses, crackers. It's really cute and people can still see in it, and it's definitely very Instagrammable, which is what we're all going for at most events anyways. So individual packaging is really great too. And then entertainment. Just because we can't go to big concerts doesn't mean you can't hire someone to come play, acoustic guitar in your backyard. Or if you have the means and your neighbors aren't going to hate you afterwards, hire a band. As long as the separation is there and all of your guests feel comfortable with those people coming into the backyard, it's an awesome way to do it, right? Aside from that, always a great theme playlist or creating a playlist where you get your guests all add throughout the party is pretty cool too and keeps people pretty happy. On top of that, I think another great event idea right now is the theme of a drive-in movie. Totally get it. Most people don't have a backyard or a driveway big enough to host all those cars, but what you can do is make it picnic style. So they actually make these really cool handheld projectors now that are the size of your phone screen. I'm not kidding. They're tiny. They're Bluetooth enabled. They can go anywhere, so you can put them anywhere, and then get yourself a screen. So Amazon, again, has some really great options. You can literally find screens for under $25 to pop up into your backyard. So couple that with your portable projector, which you're going to take everywhere with you after that. And you can have a really fun at-home movie night with family and friends, and definitely super kid-friendly as well, which is always a good time. My last tip, and this is some, again, this is all about your comfort level and how you feel about everything going on, but another thing you can do to make guests feel more comfortable, and something I've been doing on all the small little micro trips that my company is planning right now, our summer flings, is taking temperatures. I got a handheld temperature taker, that's non-contact, so you put up right against the forehead, and I take everyone's temperature before they get onto our vans to go on the trip. So in your case, you can just take everyone's temperature before they come into the backyard. It is obviously a little uncomfortable and might be a little different, but if it makes you feel better, do it. There's nothing wrong with it. There are no rules right now. Do whatever makes you and your guests feel the most comfortable. To go one step further, and I know this is going to be a lot for some people, but there are rapid COVID tests as well. I have to caveat all of this. I am not an expert. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. So definitely defer to what your state and federal regulations are saying when it comes to events. But there are definitely precautions you can take, and there are things you can do to still be able to see people on that small scale in a safe way. So if you're looking for any ideas, any theme party, fun little things you can do, please feel free to reach out. If you want us to come plan it for you, we'd love to. We're doing a lot of backyard dinner party picnics right now, which has been super fun. So please keep us in mind and have a great time planning your parties. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.